Hey there, it's Clare Rose and welcome to SpOil Yourself. It's so lovely to have you all on. We're really excited. We're the Life Essentials Collective and we're a stunning group of mainly women. We welcome the men and we're really passionate about our journey with the oils and really want to share some of that wisdom with you. You've probably already seen the agenda that I've put up, so you get an idea of the layout for the week. I just wanted to give you a little bit more of an idea of what to expect and also just a bit of a background on doTerra and why we use doTerra oils. So it's going to be as quick as I can make it. So the video is going to go up between 6 and 7 every morning, and that's a great little 3 to 5 minutes where you can really, learn a lot about the oils. And then we're going to have other posts during the day that are just really great information and tips about how to use the oils on lots of different levels, from reducing toxic load, managing stress, recipes, so things like that you can look forward to. And we'll also be having giveaways from Tuesday to Saturday. And we've created some beautiful blends as the Life Essentials Collective that we're going to be giving a different one away each day. And that's going to be a Facebook Live with different women on every day. And that's going to be between like 12 and 1 p.m. We will also be sharing a little bit about the background of doTerra, about their sourcing of the oils, which is one of my great passions. I love how green this company is and what they have done just to change corporate ethics and this level of social responsibility is just up here. So we'll be sharing videos on that, and then we'll have a video just regarding if you are loving these oils and they're resonating, we're going to show you how to become a wholesale customer. As part of that, wild orange is an oil tomorrow. There's 2 oils, peppermint and wild orange. The reason we're doing 2 tomorrow is if you decide that this is just so awesome, you will receive a wild orange when you become a member. Okay, so let's get into a little bit about the background with doTerra. For those who are just really new to essential oils, well, this is all going to rock your world. I mean, essential oils are basically just the aromatic compounds of a plant, and they can be derived from so many different things, like the resin from a tree, so that frankincense is an example of that. Things like the roots, which is vetiver, things like the petals, which are jasmine and rose, and leaves and stems and things like that from lavender and peppermint, and even things like bark with cinnamon, and seeds, which is like coriander. So there's just so many different ways, but we get this incredible purity, and it is just works so well with our body system on so many levels, which we'll get into during the week as well. What I love about the oils is they're just totally about unmasking the symptoms. For me, it's taken me to the deepest level of healing. So now I don't get what I used to get, which is like chronic fatigue and fibromyalgia. I've gone beyond that. I can really pinpoint when I'm starting to get emotionally fragile, vulnerable, and I can actually use oils on that level now. But they are amazing in a crisis. So we're going to get into that during the week as well. Mainly with doTerra, what I love about them is besides where the sourcing of them, is I love the fact that in 10 years, there's never been a synthetic found in these oils. They do 11 independent testings. That's about 8 more than any other company does. So the proof is in the pudding, so to speak. But what I love about this company is that they, from the beginning, have wanted to kind of get a bridge between how we care for ourselves in the home, and they really kind of got the label, healer in every home, that in fact we can feel confident in raising our children, dealing with our own symptoms confidently and with a level of self-responsibility using the oils. But I love the fact that there's this bridge going into how it's being used now in the medical system. These oils are being used in hospitals and with so many different in clinics and doctor surgeries all around the world now. There's so many studies that we're going to hear about over the next 5 to 10 years that it's just going to be revolutionary. So I love the fact that this is just something that's ever evolving, and for me, having raised my daughter, like, she knows that these oils are there for her own healing. So there's 3 different ways you can use the oils, and it makes it really easy. It always says it on the bottle. But you basically can either diffuse the oils, and the oils you have in your sample packs are the pure. They're just 10 drops, so you could diffuse them if you wanted to. And that is just incredible to create a beautiful environment. It can change a mood, but it can also eliminate airborne pathogens. So it can be worked on many levels for that. But I do it from everything from if I'm working in my office for clarity, to putting it in my bedroom for resting. So it's multi-use. Also used topically, and I love the way these oils can go into the bloodstream so quickly and be so effective. One of the ones which isn't in this week, but something like Digestin, which is if you ever have a tummy ache, just applying it on the stomach just can have really, really quick results if you have any discomfort. So I love how potent and how quick fasting they can work. So the last one is ingestion, and this is probably the most controversial, and it's one that I think we need the most education about. But women will go through this week in regard to the oils that we're discussing. But for me, the ones that are the mainstay of my life are the citrus oils, and we'll go into that during the week of why that is just why they are just so beneficial. So what we're going to be saying this week about the oils, do remember that this is only what we're talking about with doTerra. I don't recommend ingesting any other oils, but that's something that I think you have to find out for yourself. But these oils we don't totally guarantee are safe. So on that note, I hope you enjoy your week. I hope you just have a fantastic time and learn a lot. And what we'd love to hear from you is any of your comments, feedback, testimonials. Write them down, and because you write them down, you will go in the draw for the giveaway. Okay, so I look forward to one of the women reading out your name, and we'll get that in the post to you by the end of the week.